Let me tell y'all something. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I am never dating an older man ever again. Whoever said that men are mostly mature when they're 43 is a lie. I'm an overachiever. I got a senior citizen. He was 58. At first, everything was amazing. It was beautiful. He was romantic. He would say things like, "Do you have groceries?" And then he would go and buy me groceries. You know how much groceries is? That's multiple bags. That's all the food groups, honey. It's everything. Snacks, drinks, water, meat. He started getting mad at me, talking about I be having them out all times of night. We would get back to the house at 6 p.m. He said he need to get in the bed by 5 p.m. so he can get up at 6 a.m. so he can get the good paper. I didn't even know they was still making papers. One day he scared the hell out of me. He tells me to come over. He gonna cook for me. I say, okay, bet. I pull up at 5:30 p.m. When I get there, all the lights in the house is shut off. He not answering the phone, not answering the door. So I'm scared. I know he got the gout. So I'm calling all the nearest hospitals. Like, have y'all seen Mr. Ernest? Nobody's seen him. He calls me at 5 a.m. I'm like, what happened? He like, you can't be coming to my house all times of night. I'm like, sir. I had to call him sir. I'm like, sir, I put up at 5:30 p.m. That's not night. He goes, yeah, but it's daylight saving time and it gets dark sooner, so you need to be in my house before the street lights come on. What? One day, Mr. Ernest told me he wanted to take me out, get dressed up. He wanted to celebrate me, get dressed up. So I get all dressed up for this man to take me to Denny's so he can eat on the 55 plus menu. Meanwhile, I'm paying full price. He got a gift for me. I say, okay, where's that? He pulls out a bank envelope. I'm like, oh, it's about to be stacks, okay, because it's thick. You know this man gave me $22 in $2 bills. You know you gotta request $2 bills from the bank. So Mr. Ernest went up to the bank teller and goes, hey, I want to withdraw $22, but hold on, in $2 bills. Then I couldn't count them. They was all crispy, all stuck together. Then he had the nerve to have a handwritten note inside the bank envelope that says, don't spend it all in one place. Well, where I'm gonna spend it, Mr. Ernest, huh? Gas is $55,000 a gallon. That ain't even the worst part. Mr. Ernest told me if I ever needed anything, just let him know and he would do it for me. So one day, I was short on the rent, $20. I hit Mr. Ernest up like, hey, I'm short. Can you help me out? Instead of him giving me $20, he told me to go be a fighter. We live in LA. Do you understand? We live in fire country. And he told me to go be a fighter. So you rather me go through intense training for months instead of giving me $20? Mr. Ernest had to go. I still use that AARP discount. I remember them numbers.
Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Miss Kafue. So in this video, we are talking about why you should never date old men. Sis, anyway, I know this is not a one-size-fits-all thing. For some people, it may have worked for them, but for me, I will not advise any, especially very young women, to date old men. And there's a difference between an old man and an older man. For me, I love older men, but I don't love old men. Because old men will treat you like you're their child. Like they're too controlling, they're too and they don't always understand you. That's another thing. Like, it's so crazy. So crazy. Anyway, I don't want to start my commentary right here. I want us to jump right into this video and then I'll be back to give my take on this one.
Ladies, wait till you find out that the only reason why a lot of men like dating younger women is so they can cheat on you and manipulate you into doing anything that they want you to do. These type of guys like dating younger women because they know that they can take advantage of you and then you're not going to question them based off of their knowledge and their seniority. And not even to mention, a lot of the time when you date an older man, you notice that a lot of them either have a double life or they have a baby mama or any of that sort that they never tell you about until you find out. And you will also notice when you get into an argument with him, it'll be either his way or no way. He will make your feelings feel invalidated because he wants to be right. And since he's older, he thinks that he knows best. Older men also are more quick to try to enforce boundaries as if you are their kid, telling you, oh, I don't think you should be wearing that out, or telling you that you can't go hang out with friends. And the harsh reality is, the older that he may be, the more experience that he has with entertaining other women, cheating on other women, manipulating them as well, and also being a narcissist. And not even to mention, they will lie to you and still try to justify their lying, especially if they cheated on you. They will try to convince you that you were in the wrong even though they cheated. It was never about the age and you were never the problem. But one thing for sure and two things for certain, just because a man is older will not make him act any better than if he was younger. But y'all stay safe though.
Okay, you're probably not gonna like this, but dating older men is not the flex that you think it is. I needed to hear this. I was like 17 dating men that were 30. Okay, and here's the thing. When you're young, you think it's cool because you're the young one and you're like, yeah, I got myself like older guys like me. You think it's cool, okay? And then when you grow up and then you become the age of these men, you realize how vile they are, how vile these men are for being interested in teenagers. They're disgusting. These men are predators and they are not in their right mind if they have any interest in being with you. And I know you think it's the cool thing because you're the younger one and you think it's cool that older guys are interested in you. It's not cool. They're just disgusting. It doesn't make you any cooler. It just makes them disgusting.
You can argue with me all you want, but I'm going to keep saying that girls around the ages of 16 to 18 have no business being romantically involved with a man over 25. At that age, you're still developing emotionally and psychologically. I'm not even 25 yet, but I'm still developing every day. I experience changes every day, let alone a teenage girl. I know some teenage girls are wiser than their age grade, but these older men still have the experience, even if you feel like you have the knowledge. I can bet that at that age, you're not certain of what you want from a relationship, even if you feel like you are. It is whatever these older men give to you that you see as love and as the standard. They've been 18 before, 19, 20, 25, 26. Why do they not go for girls their age? Even girls over 20 still fall victim for guys over 30. What makes you think you're an exception? I will never be able to comprehend why older men feel like girls at that age are the better catch.
A lot of girls making their 20s when they're dating older guys is trying to make it seem like they have their life all sorted out. Like, yeah, I'm paying my own bills. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. You need to test him. See if he's going to help you elevate. And if he's not even trying to help you elevate, then why are you talking to a guy that's 15 years, 20 years older than you if he's not even trying to elevate you? Yeah, babe, how are you? Hope you ate. Baby, I'm having a hard time right now. Yeah, I need to pay my rent. Or my school fees are due and my rent is due and I need some money for some books. I need a new laptop. The laptop that I just got, it got a virus on it and it had all my school work on it. I'm so hurt right now. I don't know what to do. And being an older guy, he is stable. If that man does not make any provisions to help you or say, oh, babe, don't worry, I got you on the rent, or babe, don't worry, I'm going to get you a new laptop. He doesn't try to help you with at least one thing. Next caller.
This is for my girlies that like to date older men. Listen up. Hey everyone, it's your favorite housewife, Izzy. So you like to date older men, mainly because they're established. Don't tell me that you like them for any other reason, my love, because let me tell you something. A 27-year-old without clothes on does not look like a 57-year-old without clothes on, and you are not going to pick the 57 or 67-year-old without clothes on, giving me option. But whatever, we all did it. I did it for food for the better half of my 20s. I just want you to think about some things. It's great to date, and it's a lot of fun, but I need you to realize that you're in your 20s now and he's in his 40s, maybe 50s. But when you're in your 40s, he's going to be in his 60s, maybe 70s. Some factors I need you to think about. Does he have kids? Are you going to be splitting the lot with the kids? How much does that leave you? Does he want more kids? Are your kids going to have to split the lot with his kids? Is there enough in that lot for the lifestyle you're living now and your future kids and his kids to live? Because he's going before you and you're going to still be young and have a lot of life to live. When you are 50, he is going to be 70 and you are essentially going to be slightly his nurse. When I look at some of my exes that were 20 years older than me now, I'm like, oh, they're such old men and I am a young woman. Now, I am not telling you not to date them and have a great time on their tab and make sure that they are investing in your future. What I am saying is there really a reason to marry them if there's not a G5 and a giant yacht that's going to be left in your name? Stay toxic, my friends.
Here's some life advice from your older sister. If you are a girl who is 19, 18, God forbid even younger than that, and you have a boyfriend who is in his mid-20s, that is weird. That's not normal, and there is probably something wrong with him. Especially if he's telling you things like, oh, you're so mature for your age. It's probably because girls his own age won't date him, or they can see that there's something wrong with him, so he's preying on younger girls who get impressed by basic things. Because when you're young like that, you meet a guy, you're like, oh my god, he's got a job, or he has a car. He feels like he can do the minimal and still get praised for it. And you won't realize this until you're older. I am not against age gap relationships. I've dated older guys, trust me. But age gap is different depending on what age you are and what phase of life you're in. If y'all are both well into your 20s, whatever, doesn't matter. But if you're like a student and this dude is out of school working and he's older than you, it's weird. I'm telling you, 9 out of 10 times, there's something weird going on. And you won't realize it until you're older and traumatized. When you're young, you think you know everything, but you don't. And you are at the age where you are easily manipulated and you not even realize it. So be careful.
The whole older, wealthy men dating significantly younger women trend gets hyped up by celebrities and social media, making it seem way more common and acceptable than it actually is. In reality, your average high-earning guy ideally prefers a woman closer to his own age, who has a good head on her shoulders. Unfortunately, popular hypergamy promoting influencers contribute heavily to the illusion of dating up as the ultimate life hack by crafting an image of luxury and effortless relationships that hide the real risks. They showcase extravagant gifts, luxury trips, and designer lifestyles, making it seem like dating wealthy older men guarantees a fairy tale existence. The truth is, they're selling a fantasy, not a full picture.
An older man will always make you age before your time. You'll tell someone, oh, I'm 22. They'll be like, damn, I thought you was 42. It's because you're dealing with all these old men. Oops.
I don't know why girls think that it's only old grandpas, retired men that have money. It's about to be 2024. There's guys that are 25 and up that's getting money too. And the argument is always, oh, they're not mature enough. Maturity has nothing to do with age, okay? Now, there's a difference between dating someone that's older than you and someone that's old. Think about it like this. When you were born, what was he doing? If he was able to go to the club and drink and party, he's too old. If he was already paying rent, having a kid, he's too old.
So today I was on YouTube and I saw a post called I Married a Monster. I was just thinking that he was like a narcissist, did whatever. But anyways, watched the video and I was not expecting that ending. And bear in mind, the guy is older than the lady. She looks quite young. Then I went on like her TikToks and stuff, and basically the person that she got her dating advice from was Shira7. And I feel like this whole, I'm not blaming the lady, don't get it twisted. I'm just saying we need to be mindful. Stop dating older men thinking they have this shit together. They can fulfill your life and pay for everything. Sometimes you just have to pay for shit for yourself, because these men, especially the older ones that date younger women, are the scariest. That's what I'm saying.
Dating older men will always bring up red flags because they're already traumatized, firstly. Mm-hmm. They've already experienced so much heartbreak. Mm-hmm. They've already, there's a lot of baggage that's coming with it already. So for sure, you're going to get heartbroken at some point, or they're going to fuck up. Dating younger men for women is a plus, because this man will treat you like he's everything. Because he doesn't necessarily have traumas. He's not necessarily experienced like heartbreak. Moyo inauma, you know? Yeah, exactly. And he's looking up to you like, oh my God, she's my everything, you know?
I don't know, because I feel like I agree with you in the terms of older men being heavily traumatized. And also, I don't know if you've seen that thing where you can text an older man and they do not text with emojis. I do not know what the fuck that is about. Like, are you mad at me? Are you this? Can you articulate yourself? Like,
give me an emoji.
Just drop an emoji.
I'm on the bed because I'm sleepy.
You are sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you sleeping right now? It's too early.
Why are you shouting?
I'm shouting because I love you, baby girl.
I love you too.
I love you too much. When are you coming back? I miss you, baby.
I don't know.
You don't know when you are coming back?
Probably this month.
A man that's old enough to be your father and is trying to be in your life, he is a destiny helper. That's all he has to offer is money and help your life. If he's not doing any of that, then he's just clearly manipulating you and wasting your time and holding you back from finding your potential husband. You don't got time to be playing with a man who balls is hanging to the floor. If he's not going to be helping your destiny, then he doesn't need to be in your life. Next caller. Hello. A lot of these women are not going to tell you the truth, and I don't know why, but I'm going to tell you the truth. You're going to date an older guy. He's going to burn out all your youth, only to tell you in your late 20s when you're ready to settle down and be married, he's not trying to get married because he's already been married. Don't date based off of age. Date based off of experience and stability. Because a man could be 45, 50 and not be stable. While a man is 20 something, he got it all going on. Stop going for these old men, especially in your early 20s. When you're like late 20s and 30s, it's different. It's a different ballgame because you kind of know who you are. You know yourself. You're able to call BS when you see it. But when you're like 20, 21 and you're dating someone that's 45 and you're like, oh, I'm here because of this. I'm here because of that. You have unresolved daddy issues that you need to solve because there's no reason why you're dating someone the same age as your father. It makes no sense.
The older guys go after the younger girls. Yes, this is true, by the way. And no question about that. Older guys do pursue younger women for a variety of reasons. Part of the issue is that most women don't understand men enough because they don't really need to actually get a guy. You don't have to understand them. You have to understand them to keep them, yes, but not to get them. And then when you understand men a little bit more, when they're actually honest about their choices, you don't like their choices and you may demonize their choices. But yes, older men, 40s, 50s, will approach younger girls for a variety of reasons. Whether it's childbearing reasons, whether it's they just like younger, hotter girls, that's quite possible because they require the resources and the attraction triggers for younger girls that they're attracted to as well. That's also possible. It's also possible that she sees him in a light that she's willing to actually listen to him. Men really do go where they feel like a man, just to be quite honest with you. It's not to say that you couldn't do that or anybody else. I'm just, I'm putting it out there. Let's be honest here.
Morning, Claudia. This is the way I talk. Claudia, you are beautiful. Claudia, you are...
Middle-aged women do not like to see an older man going for a much younger woman because it is a threat. But I don't know if it's necessarily a threat to like what they're thinking is going to be the impact on society. I think it's actually very personal. Mm-hmm. Like I think that even if they're married, right? They're not even in the dating world. So like, why should they care?
Yeah.
But they still feel a threat because what it means. And what it means is that older man wants younger. That means her husband wants younger.
You nailed it, Natalie. You nailed it.
I think that's really, and that's like internal.
Yes.
Like I feel like I could almost like imagine that for myself, right? Like if I were married today and I'm hearing this story, I'd have a little bit of like fire in my stomach because that means, if that's holding true, that means that my husband wants
you could
younger.
Get traded in.
I could be traded in.
Yes.
That's not okay.
Yes.
Men dating pool is longer than a woman, unfortunately, because of age. So if is Drew single at 50, that's still his prime. Still his prime.
No, it's fine.
He's got a little bit of gray. Black don't crack. Black don't crack. As long as he doesn't do crack, you know what I'm saying? But like for a woman, unfortunately, if a woman is 50, your dating pool is younger,
faster.
Wait, I did werewolf.
Younger, faster. You can date younger, just like you men will.
The dating pool is not the same.
This is a new day and age. Yes, we do. Older women are definitely doing that now.
22-year-old mistress to a 40-year-old politician. He keeps our relationship private, but he fully provides for me and takes care of me. That's a good arrangement. Start saving all your money. Start your own business. Have him invest because he ain't leaving whoever he's married to. Just keep stacking that money because as soon as you hit a certain age, he's going to replace you. I don't know if that's going to be true, but save. Start your own business. Use his money to boost you to that next level because you might not want to stay in that relationship. You might meet someone you actually like and you might need to make a exit. So save, invest. Start your own business. Don't buy no stupid stuff. I'd rather start a business than have some Louis Vuitton boots and purses that are going to be out of style in 1 year. I could have about 5 online businesses. Please do that. And you go buy your Louis Vuitton purses when your money is tripled and doubled. Okay? That's what a good man will do. You guys, I'm telling you, they will allow you the space, even if they're doing wrong themselves. A provider man, even if he's doing wrong himself, will still push you to that next level and have your best interest in mind. Even though he's married and got a mistress, you can still win. You see? So thank you, married politician dude, for helping the 22-year-old chick become an entrepreneur. Because that's what you're going to be, right? You better go start your own business, okay? Believe me, an online business, you don't even have to leave your house. All you got to do is throw some money and invest in something, flip it, and make it double and double, okay? It's very easy nowadays.
Honestly, you gotta look like you only date older men. And you gotta look smart, too smart for young men, but not smart enough to where an old man can't impress you. So you have to look like you know the game. You're not looking for a young man. You're looking for a seasoned man that can impress you. Young man can't impress you. Smile at the older man more. Make eye contact with the older man. If a young man approaches, stay staring at the older man. That way he knows you're not interested in the younger man, and he will approach after the younger man is dismissed. So let's say a younger man is in your face and there's an older man over there and he's talking to you and you're like, You don't care about losing the young man, he ain't got no money. Okay? So smile, be cordial with him. It's like, but keep looking at the old man and you're making eye contact. You're like, Just like that. You'll know that you into older men and will step up right after that one and dismissed.
For the lady who said that older women are threatened by the men who date younger women, I don't think most women are even bothered about it. I think even most women pity those young women who date these old men, because these older women know these men, first of all. And you as a younger woman, you're there flexing that, oh, look at you, you're washed up, now I have your man. Let me tell you, this man has not dragged you through the mud yet. These older women are keeping their silence because they know the type of men these men are. They've already dealt with them. They know them. And there's a reason he's single at 47. There's a reason. Especially if he's never been married, like he doesn't have any kids. Like there's nothing to him. He doesn't have a great career. Like there's nothing he's been building all those years. Like that man is a walking red flag. You should stay away from such a man. There's a reason he's single. Trust me. And men think that they can be bachelors until they are 90 and now they can settle down at 90. And my dear, even men hit the wall too. Men hit the wall too. Especially if he's 40 and above. For me, I give it 40 and above. And no career achievements, no family, like no kids, like he has never even settled down or even tried to. I'm not caring to find out why that man is single. And I'm not waiting to find out either, because what you'll find out won't be good news. Plus, I love like younger, like I love a man who's like 5 years, 7 years max ahead of me. Like that age bracket is good. But also another thing is that age advancement doesn't mean that man is mature. Because most women say, oh, I love older men or old men because they are more mature. Let me tell you, you'll meet some of these old men who still live with their mom at 50 years old. We saw it in another video here. We saw it. Go and search it. Men who live with their moms. I've done that video. And there was this 54-year-old who was doing TikTok videos in his mother's house. And he has no shame about it. He's even bragging about it, like how his mother is so stubborn. And he's not seeing even the bigger problem is that why are you even there in the first place at 54? Would you want a man like that? And this type of men tend to go for younger women because they can always play younger women. They know their mind. Like they know these women have not developed any form of backbone. They know these women are naive. They know these women are, and then they'll tend to impress them with small amounts of money. They know these women have not had a lot of experiences, like with men or even by themselves. Like these women at this time have no like big priorities like children or what, and they can be easily deceived. That's why they go for these really young women.
it's a like predatory behavior for me. But and then they cannot go for these older women because older women have a backbone. Older women are not coming to play. Older women have a lot to lose. Older women have kids. Older women have careers. Older women are wise. Older women will not just settle for no street urchin. Over here we call them chokoras. Yeah, older women are not settling for chokoras. Hey. And something else I've learned from this video is that it's not only old men that have money. We have some young men that have money too. We have some young men that are wise, that are taking their time, that are doing this and this, that are working on themselves. We have those men. We have younger men that are also so mature, they know what they want, and there's no greater turn on than that. Let me tell you, you see everything that old man can give you. Now imagine a younger man giving it to you and even staying committed to you. Yes, we have those men who are not like Nini driven, like they always think about having coochie. We have those men. But for you also to get that man, you must be where he is, or even close to where he is. Yeah, like you must be vibrating at the same frequency. Let me tell you the truth. Cut off the delusion from your head that you'll get this wonderful man without working on yourself. Like when you're overweight, when you're this and this. And I'm not saying like if you're overweight, like there's a problem with you. Myself, I'm also overweight. Right now, I've gotten so big. Let me tell you, it's even... But I know, like, I understand my body. There are times I get really big and then it shrinks down in like a month or two. I know myself by now. But I'm trending. Like I said, next year is a year to sweat it out. I want to achieve my body goals before I turn 30. Like, for once in my life, I want to have a flat tummy, you know? Yeah, like, for once, it's not too late. That is not too late. It's never too late, ladies. It's never too late. Even if you're 50, I don't remember who this celebrity was. Was it? Is there another celebrity called something like Halle Berry? Like Halle Berry? Yeah, something like that. A white celebrity who achieved her six-pack at 54. Or maybe I have the wrong name. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I remember this American celebrity. I don't know. I'm not even sure that she was white by the way. Let me correct myself about that. She achieved her six-pack at 54. Can you imagine? So it's never too late. Anyway, yeah, I'm also planning to do mine before I turn 30 because like that is something that will really like boost my self-esteem and like make me understand that I can always achieve anything if I achieved that. Like it will really even reset my mental, like it will really make me even healthier. Like my chest would, yeah, like it's good. It will make me fit. It will make me like more flexible in case something happened. I can be able to defend myself easily or run. Like, yeah, that's what I want for myself. Anyway, ladies, don't date old men. Please stay away from old men and stay away from these women who think that older women are bothered by these older men dating young women. Let me tell you, older women are even thankful these older women are dating these young women because now they are not their problem anymore. They don't want them. I don't know why this society keeps pressuring women. Oh, now you're bitter, look at me. Oh, it's always about, for example, black women, look at me, I have a white woman. Look at you. Like it's always those vibes. Or older women, look at me, I have a younger woman. Like, what is wrong with society if you have noticed? What is wrong with society? What is wrong with this society? Me, I don't get it because life should be so easy. Like, why should I care why you don't have children? I don't care, but I respect that. Children are not for everybody, and I keep saying it. Myself, I've always wanted to be a mother. I've always wanted to. Like, for me, it's very emotional. I've always wanted to be a mom, and I really enjoy being a mom. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I really pour everything I have into being a mom, and I've not regretted it. I only regret the person I laid with, but I don't regret my child. But I wouldn't have it any other way because my child has been a blessing. Like, he has been more of a blessing than I can ever like comprehend. Anyway, but I also respect the woman and understand the woman who says that she doesn't want kids. She can't do it. Myself, sometimes I feel like I can't do anyone more child. Mind you, I want 2 more kids. Like sometimes I feel like I can't do this anymore. So I understand that. I understand people who don't want kids. Trust me, I understand you and I respect that. And I also understand those who want them because I've had one. I know. I also understand that and I respect that. Let's learn to respect people's decision. I also understand people who don't want to get married and I also understand people who really do. Like, let's learn to respect each other. We can't all want the same thing. We can't all want not. We can't all not want the same thing at the same time. You know, this world is, everyone is different. Everyone has different tastes. Like, that's what makes us us. I don't know. So anyway, if you're dating an old man, let him be a destiny helper. Don't be there stupid thinking, oh, I love this man. It's all about love. Like, where has he been for the past 50 years of his life without making it, without figuring his shit out? If he's over 50, over 40, or even over 35, even over 30, if he has not figured his shit out by then, I think even over 28, like, stay away from that man. Stay away from that man. And if a man is not coming to increase for you, he's only coming to subtract what you have, stay away from such a man too. And if if that old man's behavior is dating young women, he'll do that to you too. He'll date another young woman and leave you. Yeah. You who thinks she's young, he'll leave you too. You'll grow old, he'll leave you too. So ladies, some of them will even date you because it's predatory. It's something they've always wanted to try out. And you fit their teenage fantasy of a girl they want to sleep with. So, ladies, be very careful out here. Be very careful. It's not a flex to be dating an old man, especially an old man who's not super rich. It's not a flex. Please, it's not a flex, like you're draining yourself. So anyway, ladies, I really enjoyed this video. I don't know about you. I really enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments section whether you enjoyed it, whether you've had any experience with dating old men, what you would want to say to other ladies in this community, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.